Hey guys, it's Dwayne Huff with Band Leadership Seminars, Band Leadership Online. Give me a second. I'm going live in two places here on Facebook and on YouTube, trying to go simultaneously here. So I think we're good. Let me check Facebook. Yeah, man. Cool. Yeah. So Dwayne Huff, Band Leadership Seminars, Band Leadership Online. If you're not familiar with my work, I'm a 9-time student leader in the marching band, 6-time drum major, which is basically a unicorn in your world. I know that's not funny. I get it. I understand. Hey, listen, today I want to talk about something that plagues us all, that plagued me and was a challenge for me whenever I was where you guys are. And also I hear from students and band directors time and time again, how do we have conversations? How do we have the tough conversations, the confrontational conversations, the volatile conversations that can create, spark, ignite drama with our peers as a student leader without ruining our effectiveness as a student leader or having them revolt against us? So first of all, if that's a topic that resonates with you, here's what I want you to do. I want you to give me a heart or a wow, because it helps spread the message. And if you get value from this, please share this with a fellow leader. Tag your band director in this, because I'm trying to serve everyone. If you don't know my backstory, like I said, a 9-time student leader, 6-time drum major, not to brag or impress you, but to say, here's what happened. I was so transformed and impacted by being a student leader that I promised that one day I would come back and give back to help your life be more pleasant as a student leader. So all of these videos I create come from my experience. And for the past 7 years, I travel the country. I go into band programs. Band directors hire me and bring me in to work with student leaders live and entire bands live. And I also have an online course. That's kind of the backstory of what I do. But I do these videos consistently to serve student leaders. So if you're getting value from this, tag someone, share it so the message spreads and leadership becomes a better thing. But how do you have these tough conversations, these confrontational conversations, these potentially volatile conversations with your fellow band members without having them revolt, push back, shut you down, make you feel embarrassed, and all that stuff, right? Here's how you do it. Number one, it starts now. It should have started a long time ago, but it starts right now. And here's what I mean by that. Start connecting, building relationships of trust and respect. How do you get trust? You give trust. How do you build respect? How do you get respect? You give respect. You pay it forward. What you sow, you reap. Build relationships. Let those people in your band, your peers that you will be leading, let them know who you are as a person. Be transparent. Be vulnerable. Will you get picked on? Yes. Will you get taken advantage of? Yes. Will you get gossiped about? Yes. But part of the call of leadership is being able to be 100% genuine and integrity with who we are, going with the people who are with us, serving the people who are with us, and even the people who do not care, come what may, right? And I'll qualify that to just hang tight. Don't just take that and run with it, right? Here's what I'm saying. If you build connection, build bond, build relationship, which means that you have to leave your comfort zone, go to their space, their comfort zone, hang out with them, which may be a little bit uncomfortable, talk to them, listen to them, agenda aside, no ulterior motive, and just spend time in their world. Eventually they're going to open up, they're going to share with you, they're going to connect with you, they're going to feel comfortable around you, and you're going to start hearing the things they want, need, and expect from their marching band experience. You're going to hear the things they want, need, and expect from their life. And as my mentor, John Maxwell, says, leadership is influence, nothing more, nothing less. In order to influence somebody, we have to add value to them. And in order to add value to them, we have to understand what it is they already value. Here's what I mean by that. Have you ever tried to do something for somebody, give something to somebody, offer something to somebody, carry something for somebody, create something for somebody, only to have them say, no, thank you, don't want it. And how to make you feel? Lousy, probably, right? And here's what was happening. You were trying to do something for them they didn't want, they didn't value. But if you understood what they want, what they expect, what they need, what they value, and you're able to help them get that or get more of that, you influence them, therefore you lead them. And there's no pressure involved in that. But I know during rehearsals and through your marching band season, people don't listen, they talk, they don't play along, and they make your life difficult. And you're going to have conversations with them. Hey guys, get back in line. Hey guys, do this now. Hey guys, let's be silent so that we can get through this rehearsal. Hey guys, everybody come together and focus so we can do, or some form of that, right? And if you go into those conversations, even with the best skills and abilities to do that, but you've not built the connection, the relationship, the bond, something known as the emotional bank account YouTube that Emotional Bank Account. It's by Stephen Covey. Basically, you're building emotional capital with people. And whenever you tear them down, get confrontational, have tough conversations, you pull from that bank account. Well, if that bank account is full, you can get away with a lot more social capital because they know your heart, they know your position, they know where you're coming from, and they know that it's not personal. And so you can get away with a lot more. Am I giving you license to get away with stuff? No, 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 no. I still teach and subscribe to servant leadership, which means at the end of the day, leadership's not about you, it's about them. You spend your days making their life easier, better, more fulfilling, the program, the show, more rewarding. But there's going to be times in a leader's life when we have to stand in the wall and say, this is what is. This is where we're going. This is where we're heading. This is where the band director is taking us. And if you're not on board, get on board. Now, I understand that your band director is going to give you certain responsibilities, certain leash, certain authority, and there's going to be some that you don't have. So please don't cross that. But what I'm saying is that if you've built connection, bond, respect, trust, emotional bank account with your peers, when you do have to have potentially confrontational conversations, sorry, my phone was going off, then it's going to make it easier to salvage the relationship, strengthen the relationship, and be able to carry on as an effective student leader. But if you do that without those things in place, you're asking for a hard, hard life as a leader. So don't do that. Build relationship, build emotional bank account, invest in people now so that no matter who it is that you have to correct, call on, pull into a certain activity, correct, they know you. They know your heart. And they know you're not being mean. That's what happens. So many times students get in trouble as student leaders because they're correcting people, getting in people's face, talking to people in a very harsh way. Sometimes they don't mean to, but it comes across that way. And if the person does not have context for who you are outside of band as a person, that's where it goes south quick. But if they know your heart and they see you upset, then they know they need to get in line. Sometimes you don't even have to say anything. They can just read it on you because they know you that well. But if they don't know you, they can't read it. I hope that makes sense. If you need any clarification, drop it in the comments there. I'm glad to circle back and answer that. But you have to remember, if you're going to have tough conversations, and you will as a leader. I had to have a tough conversation with a band director just now. I'm doing a particular promotion, and he sent me a nasty email. Actually, it wasn't nasty. It was just kind of, but I took time and I responded. I wasn't going to say, okay, you're right. Thank you for the feedback. No, I got in his face and I said, look, man, here's what I've done and invested to serve your program. And you're going to tell me that you don't like the way I'm doing this? I said, fantastic. I'm correcting a few things and I do appreciate that feedback, but let me throw a little tough love at you. And I told him, I said, look, if you're going to take that position, but you don't have a history of making the proper commitment and investment to your band, I don't have sympathy for that. I don't have patience for that. Now, that can go one of two ways. That can blow up in my face, or that can result in a band director saying, you know what, I judged the situation too quickly, and I'm going to correct. And I'm going to honor that. It can either build respect, and I hope that's what it does. I don't like to hurt anybody's feelings or put anybody out, but as a leader, sometimes you're going to have to say tough things to people, tough love that they need to hear. And if it comes from the heart and it really is love and they know you, and I feel like I've given enough to this person over, the years that they've been following this brand, that they understand where my heart is. And so I believe, I haven't gotten a response, but I believe that that will serve properly and create respect. And if not, then that was bad judgment on my part as a leader, right? But sometimes we're going to make mistakes. And the only way we get effective is to be willing to make those mistakes, apologize for those mistakes, take ownership of those mistakes. If it's not to apologize, I'm not sorry. I'm not going to apologize for my position, but I take ownership of it no matter where the consequences may lie. And that's the other thing we got to realize as student leaders. There's consequences to every action, good, bad, and indifferent. So just be willing to accept those. When you fail, admit your failure, be transparent, be humble, course correct, jump back in there. But at the end of the day, and at the beginning of the day, starting right now, should have happened a long time ago. Start building connection, relationship, bond, trust, and emotional bank account with your peers, right? So I know when I'm recording this, I just had to get this out because this is so important for you guys. And I know most of you are in school, and some of you are scrolling as you're walking down the hall and trying to catch a little bit of it. But if you're watching this on replay, give me a comment. Let me know what you're thinking. What are your questions about this? Was I clear? Do you need some clarification? If you liked it, give it a wow or a heart if you're on Facebook. And if you like this, subscribe to the YouTube channel so you see when I go live again, and whenever I go live on Facebook. If you're there, like the page there, share this with somebody, or tag your band director to let them know that I'm out here serving you guys to give you the best chance of success that you can possibly imagine when marching band season and the rest of the year roll around. So that's what my job is here for you guys today. Enjoy it. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. And let's talk soon. Bye-bye. Awkward silence.